Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to a blood-curdling adventure that is V-Rising today. We're going to talk about Tristan. You're going to see my setup's a little different here because I'm actually playing on our community server. If you do want to come and join that, make sure you just go and look up Shabby Do, and you'll find it. There's not a lot of Shabby Doos around, right? And it's just a nice little PvE server, so it's just quaint, calming, and fun. But other than that, let's go kill Tristan. I wanted to talk about Tristan a bit. People talked about having a hard time with him. Here he is. He's just kind of running around. He just killed a plant over here. I don't know what he's doing right now. What's he chasing? Can you... Sir? Sir, excuse you. Can you... Who are you after? There you go. Hello. So, I wanted to talk about, like, when to fight Tristan and why he's not important to fight him in the early game. So, obviously, Tristan is, like, probably... I don't know if there's anyone else in this area or not, but he's probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest boss of... or a V-boss, I should say, of the zone, Farbane Woods, right? He's got a gear score of 46, and, you know, he walks around, so he's like a big pain in the butt for you in the early game. But the reason why you don't really need to fight him early is what he gives you is a not-so-great bloodline ability that you can use, which just lets you see what the blood type of everyone is around you, but you can see from further away if you just mouse over them instead. So that's why I'm not a fan of it, but he also gives you a very important recipe, all right? And that's what you kill him for, is that recipe. And that recipe is to turn, I believe it is 100 blood essence. Oh, this is unfortunate. I got stuck in a daylight here when I was goofing around trying to find this boy. You turn 100 blood essence into greater essences. Yeah, this could end up very poorly for me because I have no sunlight. Or no shade, I should say. Yeah, fight him in the moonlight. Like, obviously, like I said, I'm on the community server, so I was just kind of goofing around doing some things. I didn't realize I lost track of the day. Yeah, this is gonna suck here. It's alright, we can still probably do this just fine. I just gotta be more careful. And what I just kind of wanted to go over in this fight is just so you can slowly kind of watch in the back, see what his mechanics are, and know what to be watching out for. Like, those bombs there, that's definitely what you want to be watching out for, right? I'm going to hit myself with a heal. So, you might not have the heal when you do fight him, but what I do suggest you do before you fight him is at least get yourself an iron weapon that you like. Just get yourself that little bit extra gear score, a little bit more damage in there, right? That'll help you out. And that'll do you wonders. I honestly suggest getting more than just the Merciless set. You know, at least grab the Hollow Fang. It's pretty simple. You just have to kill the Seamstress in order to unlock the ability to craft the cotton yarns and whatnot. But, oopsie, he caught me in a bad spot there. Trying to do that. So I definitely do suggest that, at least just because it's helpful. So if you're having a hard time, you can see here that where I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm trying to fight in these really close quarters, which is not the best way to fight this boss. You know, nice open spaces are great because of that bomb ability. You can kind of just run away from it. Same with his arrows. If I get myself just a little too close to the arrows, I'm gonna get nuked by his flame, right? And by that. So, that's why you need to be careful with this fight. Pick your battle appropriately. I'm not gonna die to DOT damage, which is nice, but look, I'm out of shade. Completely out. I'm just going to put myself in the fire to go through those creatures there to try and just get out of harm's way. Ow, freaking moose. Imagine if I died to a moose right there. How embarrassing would that be? See, look, that fire arrow came in. If I was just a little too close to the tree, I would have gotten myself killed from that. Same thing here. I'm just backing up. Again, this fight is about creating space. So even though you've seen me literally do this fight at no HP, it's sidestepping his attacks and just letting things happen naturally, okay? If you do want to see a more broken down fight where we kind of take it step by step, we can. I would just focus on the parts for his attack mechanics and how you mostly saw me sidestep everything when I had the space to out in the area here, right? You know, you saw besides his big bomb attack, you can mostly just kind of circle around him in a nice, like, 40-degree angle kind of thing right here, right? Just like this. And you'll dodge most of his attacks. The only thing that really gets you is sunlight when it puts you into small corners like this, so definitely fight this at night like you saw. But otherwise, he's honestly pretty simple, especially if you get yourself the iron weapon. That way you don't have to worry about the little extra damage mitigation because your gear score will be so much lower. And I do like the scythe because it gives me a nice range attack, and also because of the Q, which gives that little push away. So you saw sometimes when he got close to me, I used my Q, I pushed him away, and it created more space again for me to continue what I was doing. And as for my other spells, I always use Chaos Volley because we all know how much I love Chaos Volley. It does so much damage. And of course, that extra dodge with your Veil of Chaos, so you can get 2, and even with a delay. You know, if you time it right, you can space those out pretty nicely, okay? But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you want to see a better breakdown of this. I just want to kind of give you a quick overview. The spells I use. I love the scythe for this fight. And everything else of my gear. Hold on, this guy sees me. Boop. Everything else of my gear, it's all basic stuff. It's all the Merciless gear and just a Dust Watcher's ring. I have nothing else. The only thing that's in the second tier is this Feathered Cape, which only gives me a couple extra health, honestly, compared to the regular cape, which is like 12, I think. Actually, can I just make that my inventory? Yeah. So 12 max health, but compared to 6. I mean, or 18. So it's 6 difference. So, and again, remember, DOTs cannot kill you. Okay? DOTs do not kill you. The only type of DOT that technically kills you is the sun, but that's not really a DOT. That is God's wrath coming down on you for being a vampire in the sun. But all right, brothers and sisters, if you found this fun watching me fight that thing at near death, make sure you hit that like button down below and also leave a comment as well while you're there. Let me know what you think. And if you want to see something more particular about Tristan, but definitely just give it a rewatch. You'll see his mechanics and basically how to dodge everything and how to not dodge in the sunlight when we took like 80% of our health in one kind of round there. But all right, brothers and sisters, that's going to wrap it up here. As usual, I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.